abundance of love, clumsiness and harmlessness. These lovely qualities have absorbed such wonderful creatures as penguins. They are a symbol of kindness and peace. What is their devotion and monogamy worth? Because most penguins form a couple for whole life. A pair of penguins is an example of devotion, an example of an inseparable strong family. They even raise children together, mutual assistance, mutual giving. People clearly have a lot to learn from them. Yes, penguins are truly beautiful, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are some interesting facts that will make you look at them from a different perspective. Have a good life, neighbors. With you the paranoid truth. Are you interested? Then let's go.
Paranoid truth.
Even history itself hints to us that not everything is clean with penguins. After all, they survived the mass extinction of dinosaurs about 60 million years ago. According to the journal Paleontology Electronica, scientists have discovered the oldest representatives of modern penguins, the evolution of which began immediately after the disappearance of dinosaurs from the face of the Earth. The ancestor of all current penguins lived in the cool waters of Australia or New Zealand about 21.9 million years ago. This conclusion was reached by a team of researchers who studied the genomes of 22 individuals representing all current species. From their homeland, penguins gradually spread across the southern hemisphere, facilitated by the opening of the Drake Passage and the strengthening of the Antarctic Circumpolar Current. The results of the study were published in an article for the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. Where do current penguins live today? No, they don't live at the North Pole. Maybe in Antarctica? Yes, partially. Indeed, the life of penguins depends on the cold current. Therefore, the largest populations of penguins nest within Antarctica and adjacent islands, but some species are also found far from the eternal cold. To our surprise, penguins can be found in Australia, South America, and even South Africa. In total, there are 18 species in the penguin family, and each has its own habitat. Penguins are collective creatures and live not just in families or flocks, but form entire bird colonies that can reach up to 1 million individuals. And on the island of Zawodowski, located in the South Atlantic, the world's largest colony of the Antarctic penguin is known. According to approximate estimates, about 10 million of these birds live there. The most interesting feature regarding the lifestyle of these birds is the fact that matriarchy dominates in penguin society. It's the female penguins who choose the males they like, care for them, achieve the recognition. Then the males in turn incubate the eggs, while the females get food. In general, the role of relations between the sexes in penguins is diametrically opposed to many other representatives of the animal world. Penguins are omnivorous birds, so their diet includes various marine fish, crayfish, plankton, and medium-sized mollusks. A small octopus or squid can also be food for a penguin. Penguins get their prey in the water because it's not for nothing that they are excellent swimmers. During the hunt, the penguin can make up to 900 dives. The speed of the penguin in the water can reach up to 10 km per hour. The beak of a penguin during sea hunting works on the principle of a pump. It sucks in all medium-sized prey along with water. In turn, penguins can become the prey of other larger marine predators: sharks, killer whales, fur seals, leopard seals, and sea lions. Seagulls are also natural enemies of penguins, as they often peck at their eggs. Little penguin chicks are desirable prey for skuas. We told you about the tip of the iceberg. Now it's time to dive to the bottom of their social life. Kidnapping in the penguin world is a common occurrence. Females kidnap someone else's cub even if it costs them a furious fight with his legal and biological mother, due to the fact that they've lost their own one. And this doesn't end there, because after a while they lose interest in the stolen chick, abandon it, and in most cases the cub dies from exhaustion or from hungry predators. Frederic Angelier, a biochemist at the French Center for Biological Research in Villers-en-Bois, suggests that the propensity to abduct can be explained by the action of the hormone of parental care, prolactin. Females go to sea for prey, leaving the chicks in the care of males, who must keep the offspring warm. Once birds lose sight of their eggs, they stop producing this hormone. To test the correctness of their assumption, Angela and his colleagues injected birds that had lost chicks with the drug bromocriptine, which in particular has an inhibitory effect on prolactin secretion. As the naturalists expected, the injected penguins were less likely to abduct chicks than the uninjected ones. Oliver Chastil, co-author of the experiment, says, if a bird returns from hunting at sea and doesn't find a chick, and the level of the hormone in her body remains high, most likely she will try to grab the first chick that comes across. Let's remember about the monogamy of penguins, which we talked about at the beginning of the video. In fact, they enjoy such a reputation undeservedly. You've obviously heard of emperor penguins, so these penguins enter into long-term relationships with each other in order to survive the harsh Antarctic winter. Here is a living example of a fictitious marriage. Divorce for penguins is a very regular thing. 81% of kind penguins find a new partner every season. It's funny, science says we evolved from primates, but after what I heard, I can safely say that the man in the past was a penguin, not a monkey.
Will I be a monkey's uncle?
Oh, I doubt that.
And what happens to penguins in a narrow social circle can be described in words. I don't recommend you Google it. Another interesting fact about their harmlessness, it turns out that our black and white brothers are in no way inferior to real street gangs. Meet the Adelie penguins. Their appearance speaks for itself. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but this is not the case. These penguins travel in close-knit packs, engaging in theft and murder. Some Adelie penguins even abuse penguin chicks in every sense of the word to gain reputation, fear and power. To be honest, the penguins need their own enforcement officers to regulate this violence. And lastly, some interesting facts. The penguin's tuxedo serves as camouflage for them. Some penguins can reach speeds of up to 35 km per hour. Penguins spend 70% of their lives in the water. The oldest penguin reaches 40 years of age. Penguins have no teeth at all. The emperor penguin is the largest living, and the blue is the smallest. And remember, we are not responsible for any paranoia caused by our paranoid truth. With the words the paranoid truth, see you soon, neighbors.